think every young survival gardener and influencer probably goes through that phase where they say, this right here, this is the survival crop everybody should be growing. This is the easiest to grow staple in the world. Look at these. This is amazing. Why don't we grow these instead of potatoes? What is this thing? It's a Jerusalem artichoke, also known now more friendly, I guess, is to call it the sunchoke, because nobody really exactly knows why it's called the Jerusalem artichoke, as it's not from Jerusalem and it is not an artichoke. But this is one of those crops that grows extremely easily. It's a tuber. You just plant some of them in the fall, and then the next year you've got these big sunflower type plants, and it dies back to the ground in the freezes, and you can dig these up all winter if your ground is soft enough to get them out. And it's a tuber. It's so much easier than potatoes. It's a sunflower that makes tubers, Helioanthus tuberosa. But the thing that you're not learning when you hear this, oh, it's the greatest survival crop, is that if you survive on these things, you'll feel like you wish you were dead, because they create so much gas in your system. They are so extremely hard for your body to digest that it's just a pain in the neck crop. Now, if I grow potatoes and I fry potatoes, awesome. I feel really good. I enjoy them. I can make mashed potatoes and all that sort of thing. If I make mashed Jerusalem artichokes, or if I fry the Jerusalem artichokes, I will feel for the next few hours like I want to die. The pressure of the gas in your gut is unbelievable. And that's the reason why these are not a commonly grown survival crop. They are great if you use them as a survival crop to feed to pigs and then you eat the pigs. But as a survival crop all on its own, I am not a fan of Jerusalem artichokes. There's too much pain involved with them. And from what I've heard, people will say, well, it's because your gut is unhealthy. That's why you can't digest them. Or they'll say, you need to steam them like this or roast them like this, etc. Or I eat them and I'm just fine. Well, I'm sorry. There are enough people out there who have felt the ill effects of Jerusalem artichokes that it cannot be universally recommended as a survival root crop. Cool plant. It's got its place. I always grow a few every year. I carry them in my nursery. I like to feed them to the cows. I like to feed them to pigs. I would feed them to chickens, but I don't feed them to my family. And all the new exuberance about some of these crops that you haven't heard of before is often when somebody discovers it and you start thinking about how neat it is and you feel like you've discovered something amazing, then you want to share it with the entire world through some videos. And I'm guilty of this myself. Some years ago, I wrote an article talking about what a great survival crop Jerusalem artichokes should be and why don't people grow them all. And then I tried to eat them. I was growing them just fine, but eating them, that wasn't quite so good. It was not a pleasant experience, so I don't eat them anymore. But I've seen this with a lot of different crops. Often a crop is not particularly popular because it doesn't have quite the reach for various reasons. Like, for example, why is pawpaw not the most popular fruit in North America with how delicious it is? Well, it's hard to transport. It's not that easy to propagate. And it just is not the sort of thing that you can bounce around in the back of a truck and bring. Is it a great and useful crop in its own right? Definitely. Awesome tree. I have multiple pawpaws in my yard. But as a commercial crop that is widely accessible, it's just not there. The banana is perfect. An apple is fantastic. An orange is really easy to transport, grow, etc. So there's sometimes reasons why. There's a reason why the potato is one of the top survival crops in the entire world. The amount of calories that it produces, its palatability, the small space that you can grow them in and still get a good yield. They beat out a lot of your smaller grains for backyard survival, and they are palatable to almost everybody in the entire world. Jerusalem artichokes kind of fill the niche of being highly productive, making a lot of tubers, easy to grow, but they don't hit it when it comes to palatability or nutrition. So there you go. Just a quick rant on the Jerusalem artichokes, which I was harvesting today out of the garden to pot up and sell to other people who can try to eat them. Thanks for joining me today, and feel free to leave comments if you disagree or if you agree or anything else below. I am just another gardener, backyard gardener like a lot of you guys, and that's my 2 cents. And if you get a chance and you're in Lower Alabama, come and visit the new farm store at Atmore Farm and Garden. And I'll see you there. And until next time, may your thumbs always be green.